are you pumping? Yeah, what's it to ya? What are you pumping with? Oh, hello, duh. That's what all the cool kids use. Alright, so I want to say thank you so much for sponsoring this portion of the video. I have an amazing code for you guys where you can get $50 to $100 off. I'm going to leave that link down below. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. I'm so glad that you're back here, and today we are going to talk about diaper bags. Alright, so let's jump into my diaper bag. The reason I'm showing you this is because last video I said to like it, and I'll show you what's in my diaper bag. And you guys liked it, and you wanted to see it. And so we're doing a what's in my diaper bag / how to build a diaper bag, because I didn't know what to put in my diaper bag, and I didn't know how to build it, and I didn't know how to organize it. So I'm hoping that this video is very helpful for you in that aspect, because I wasn't quite sure how my baby would, like what I would need, and like where I would be going and stuff like that. So if you take nothing from this video, just how to organize it would be very helpful for you. Alright, so here's my diaper bag. I got it as a gift, and I do love it. It is fantastic. I don't think I'll ever buy another diaper bag ever for any of my children. I'm just going to use this one. But yeah, so I don't know what brand this is, but let's see. Yeah, it literally has no description on it, so maybe I'll find it. Oh no. But it's got this pocket right here, and then another pocket up here, and then like two side little pouches, and also this little zipper pouch right there. So this is packed for exactly how I would bring it to church, any sort of family event, anything like that. I would bring this stuff with me. So if you're wondering, I did bring all of this stuff to church. This is exactly what I had packed for church. So here we go. So let's start off with this little main pouch, and then we'll go to like the smaller ones that are down here. So yeah, so whenever you open it up, I usually have a carrier of some. I really don't know what brand this is. Let me find it. It is, I didn't have it. Maybe there's another something around here. I don't know. I will link it. It is not a Moby wrap. It's not as expensive as one, but it is basically the same thing. So there's this. I got it as a gift on my registry. So I'll link it down below. It's really soft and amazing, and I think that as a newborn, this is like the wrap to have. But now, since he's older, so he's 4.5 months, almost 5, I actually give him, I use a ring sling now, and so a ring sling usually sits on top of here. It is closed, but the ring sling is in the living room, and that's where he's at right now. So I never went to go get it. I just am showing this as an example, so it's fabulous. Okay, anyway, so let's open up this little nifty little thing here. So it's got like this little spot right here. This is a sanitized pouch, meaning like everything in here is very sterile, and I clean it often. But inside I've got a pacifier. It's a man pacifier, because those are the only pacifiers that he likes, and the only ones that he will take. He will take literally no other ones. So I've got this one, and then I've got one clip. This is the only clip I have for him, as a like the right type of clip. But that's this. I got it from Walmart. You can find these at Walmart. And I always keep at least one pacifier with us in there. And then I've got his little teething toys. So he is in the middle of teething, so this bag would not have any of this if he was a newborn. It would definitely have the pacifier, but the teething part is a no-go. So here's his other pacifier. But anywho, it's got this little teething hand thing. You open it up like this, and then you set their hand in there, and then you close her back up, and then they get to chew on it. Like, it's really great for if you're going out to eat or at church and you don't want anything to be dropped on the floor, because that's kind of gross. This is really good for that. And it's the Itsy Ritzy brand. He got this as a gift for, I believe it was for Christmas. He loves it. And then these are some other teethers that I hold for him, so he'll be sitting in my lap or whatever, and I will be holding this for him and he can chew it. I believe this is actually a toothbrush, but I use that often for him to chew on. And then this thing, and it's just really good to have some extra teethers. I at least have 2 to 3 teethers with us, and at least 1 pacifier in this front pouch. And this front pouch I clean and make sure that it's sanitized at all times. Okay, so let's just jump right in. Every single thing on this middle bag is, or not middle bag, middle pouch, I guess you could say, compartment, is in pouches, because it's easiest to find everything in there, and you don't have to like pull everything out and then put everything back in. And if you do have to do that, it's a lot easier because you have it all in pouches and you don't have to stuff everything back in how you had it. Does that make sense? And then this little thing has like a little charger compartment, so it comes with this little charging port and everything like that. And that goes in this little spot right here. And you can charge like multiple different things through there. So there's that. So let's go over the 2 top pouches. So this pouch is all things clothes. So I've got an extra pacifier clip for his teething toys. So another thing I like to do is if we are out and about and he wants to play with one of these, or one of them gets dirty and he has to use one of these that is not like one where it can clip on or anything like that, what I do is I put it like this and I loop it through. I'm a little bit better at this in real life, but then it's kind of like his own thing, and I can clip it to the side of his shirt, or I can clip it onto my shirt, and that way it doesn't fall. And so that's another little trick or hack I have. So I keep the pacifier clip with me for moments like that, or really just anything. You can clip anything to these pacifier clips. They're really great. I use them for quite literally anything, and they are from Amazon, so I'll have everything linked in a post on my blog down below. But this is one of them that I love, and I got gray. I got like the pack of, like variety pack of them, and I love them. They're amazing. So I've got that. I've got a bib, because he's in a slobbering phase, and so I have that there. So if your baby is younger, like a newborn or anything like that, he or she might not need that, but you can bring it along with you to kind of lay over their neck, and while you're feeding them, whether you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding, they might have milk coming out of their mouth, might be a little dribbler, and so this would be helpful, not to like necessarily snap on like I do right now, but just to have over their neck, so that way it catches all the milk and it doesn't get stuck in their neck, because that smell from milk being in their neck for long periods of time and not being cleaned out is disgusting. So having one of these is great for a newborn or 4 months. You would just use it differently. You know what I'm saying? This is his glasses case. This is where we got it from. His glasses aren't in here right now because we just used them, but that's in there. He has a hat in case it is cold outside, and this is thin enough to block the wind. I mean, thin enough to be cool because I do live in Texas, but it is warm enough to block the wind and not hurt his ears. And this is from Copper Pearl. And yeah, that's that. The next thing is some socks, because he tends to literally take off his socks all of the time. So I've got a full outfit in here for him, including socks, because he will lose them and try to take them off for sure because he hates socks. And then I have 2 rolled up onesies in here, and I roll them up because they fit better and all of that. What you can do is put the socks and the hat and the bib and roll it up and set it in here. You can also do that. I just like having the option of not needing the full set and having to unroll everything. But yeah, that's what's in here. So it's a full outfit basically. So it's all the replacement parts of an outfit, minus this is just, I don't know, helpful. So that's in this pouch. So I have a clothing pouch, and it's got all the replacement clothing items that we need. And then I have this one, and this one is like the emergency kit, meaning like if we need medicine, if we need a thermometer, whatever, this is like the emergency kit of everything. And inside of there, I've got his soothing gel for his teeth. The main thing I really like about this one is that it is benzocaine and, well, I think that's how you say it, right? Benzocaine and belladonna. I don't know how to say it. Okay, listen, I don't know. It's free of all the bad things and really great for everything else. He also got this as a gift, so that's in there. He has, oh my gosh, I hate my hair right now. It's kind of greasy because it's hair wash day, so I'm wearing this, but I don't like the way it looks on me because I look a little bit odd, but hopefully that's better. Okay, anyways, so we have his teething gel. Right now he's getting his 2 bottom teeth, so we've got this, and I'm sure we'll keep this in here for a while because teething lasts a long time. In here, I keep it in this bag so that way in case it leaks, it doesn't leak over everything. But this is just his like stain spray. I have a large bottle of this in his room for any sort of blowouts or anything like that. I will just spritz this down so that way it doesn't leave a stain on his onesie because I plan on having more children. So I'm wanting to save as many of his clothing items as possible. And so I keep this with me. It's also great for myself because I'm not really interested in screwing up any of my clothes either. This is a bottle of his soap for washing his teethers or whatever if we're at a family's house. This is not for like if I'm at church. This is more for like if I'm at a family's house for a couple hours and he dropped something, I'm just going to wash it with this, and that's kind of what I keep in there. I use it to wash his clothes while we're at family and friends' house, and they're just disgusting. I will wash it. You can also use this as something to wash his teethers with. Anyways, then I have a brush for all obvious reasons, because sometimes we go out in the evening somewhere. I put this in here because whenever we went to my mom's house during the evening one time, it was the same time where it was his usual bath time, and so to have all the things that he would need for a bath time to make him feel like he went and had a bath is really important. Anyways, so I have this brush in there to brush his hair because that's what we do during bath time, and it makes him feel like he had a bath. Anyways, gripe water. This is brand new, never used it, but have it in here just in case. Never use it though. We also have a comb in here. This is just extra stuff that I got for, like from my work and like family and friends and stuff, and so I just threw it in this bag to have as just extras. And also the reason why I have my bag packed is like kind of side note I guess, but in case of an emergency and we have to leave our home quickly, I want to be able to have everything that he needs without missing anything, so that way we can go for long periods of time without needing anything, if that makes any sense. So just mainly for emergencies. Anyways, so I have this, and then I've got a unopened medicine giver, whatever you want to call it. Have that. I have a nose sucker. Little Remedy is my favorite thing ever. So I have their whole entire kit. Anyways, got this thing. I got little baby nail clippers, and I have the little thing to go with the gripe water to be able to take the medicine out. And then I've got the thermometer with the directions just in case, but I keep this with me just to check up on him. And again, I keep all this stuff in here in this pouch with me at all times, just in case we literally have to leave the house for whatever reason, an emergency or anything like that. I want to have all of this stuff so that way that can happen, and I have everything. This is not necessary for like going to church or anything like that, like some small event, but anyways, there's that. That's why I do recommend packing your diaper bag early, because in case you go into labor early, or in case you have to leave your home for any reason at any point in time, you've got everything that you need without like having to worry and to run around and to grab everything. You can just quickly evacuate. I always think about this because whenever I was young, we had a fire and we had to leave our home quickly, and so that's always stuck in my mind, and so I'm always prepared all of the time in case something crazy like that happens and we need to leave our home. So there's that. I'm also a birth doula, so I need to be ready to bring my son anywhere at any given time during the month, and so I also have this for those reasons. Why is this not closing normally? Okay, there we go. So there's that pouch. So far we've got 2 pouches. Continuing on. This one is the diaper pouch. So on the side of this bag, I have got this thing. And in here, I've got this thing, but I have this, which is a diaper changing mat. So I don't need to bring one with me. And so whenever I am changing his diaper, it's easier to take out this and to be able to change his diaper than to, because I used to have it all in the outside pockets. It did not work for me. So I've got this kit to go with it. And then also to go with the diaper changing situation, I've got wipes on the side of here. And I use Young Living's, it's really good. But anyways, I keep that on one side for that reason. And then also I keep this zipped up in here for the fact that whenever you change your baby's diaper in public, there's a ton of random places that you're going to be changing your baby's diaper. And so to lay this down first, then to lay down your changing mat is really important, because that way while they're flailing around, moving around, whatever, you can have a safe place for them to put their legs and stuff like that that's not dirty, and then you can just wash it whenever you get home. So there's that. And then what else? Oh, something else about the bag. It has got these little straps like this for you to clip on to your stroller. So if you're going somewhere important and you're bringing a stroller, that's what you need. But in this diaper changing kit, I couldn't find my phone. It's literally in my pocket. This is the diaper bag. Quite literally the diaper bag, where I've got diapers in here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I've got 8 diapers with me. I know you're like, that's a lot. But whenever you're going for long periods of time, it's important to have multiple diapers because he's had multiple blowouts. And then I have this diaper balm. This one is from Thrive Market. It is by far my favorite one. It's a really great one for on the go. So there's that. And then this is the bag that I have, and it's just where you put the dirty diapers and you throw them away. I used to have H-E-B bags and that worked great too, but this is really good too because it's compact and small and can fit in there and keeps everything organized and I don't have to pull out a ton of bags. So that is this bag, and again, it's got everything I need in there. You could totally throw in some wipes or anything like that, but I didn't find the need to. This right here is just my extras bag. It's got all the extra things that you would need. So I've got a blanket, and I always keep one blanket. This is just the one that's in there right now, but you literally need at least one blanket with you, if not 2 blankets with you, all of the time. Whenever you have a baby, you just use it for quite literally everything. So there's that. I roll up everything and just kind of throw it in here to have with all of the time. And then I've got some washcloths to either clean the spit up or use again if we're out and about and he needs a bath of some sort. And then a bib that I have rolled up. And I just keep that in this bag and keep it all balled up and rolled up like this. And then this is my breastfeeding pouch. So usually it's being washed right now, but my breast pump, my battery powered breast pump, would be in here with the batteries and everything like that. But right now what we have, since it's being washed, is the cord that charges it. And then we've got 2 bags, disposable bags for pumping. And that's what I have in there. But usually I've got that, I've got my pump, and then I've got a battery in here. And so all I have to do is take this out and use that whenever pumping on the go. Another thing that I like to keep in here, in this bag or on the sides or just literally with me in the car, is a Series Chill. I have a discount code that I will put down below for this. It's by far the best thing ever. So it's kind of basically like a thermos for your milk, but once you undo it, this is where you can put your milk, or you can freeze this part and you can put your milk inside of here. Or you can just keep like warm water in here and use it as a bottle warmer. You've got plenty of options, but basically what you do is you can pump directly into here, so you can twist on the pump here, and then it will pump directly into this container. It can hold 10 ounces. And then another thing that it can do is turn into a bottled milk chilled for 20 hours. So I use this a ton on the side of my bed whenever I first had my son and I was pumping throughout the night. I wasn't about to get up and go to the fridge, and I wasn't about to keep it at room temperature just because I didn't want to. So I kept it in here, and it stayed cold the whole time. The ice was still in there the next morning, and I just loved it. This is by far like the best invention. And then if you're traveling or you're going somewhere alone or with your baby and you pump, this would be like the 2 bags. This bag and then this would be like the #1 thing to have with you if you were alone without your baby and you breastfeed. So like if you're going to work, like these 2 things would be great. Or if you're going to a wedding without him or her, you would probably want this, or whatever. Like these 2 things would be great. But I will leave my discount code below. It'll give you 10% off, and I do receive a small commission off of that, so I appreciate everyone that does that. Okay, so anyways, in here is where we are, and I've got these things that I showed you in my last video. So if you watched my breastfeeding video, I talked about these, and I finally got them in the mail. But they're these little dentist clips, and you put them over there, and then you use the blanket and you clip it on, and that's your breastfeeding cover. I typically use a ring sling and liked it. I did that for church. I used a ring sling or a Moby wrap or whatever. I just used my wraps and carriers instead. But in case I forgot that, I've got this, which is why I've got that. But I've got that nose back pouch. I usually also keep my phone there or something of that sort. On one of the side pouches, I've got some formula, and it's just powdered formula. I keep that in a breastfeeding bag because just in case. I haven't used this at all yet, but it's in here just in case, because I can find water hopefully anywhere, but anyways, it's just in there for emergencies. And then I've got this. Got that. So these two things, emergencies. Also, you can put distilled warm water inside of here, and then you can mix your formula with it. So there's that. It just kind of depends. Sometimes he drinks formula, sometimes he doesn't. If he just needs like a top off, like an ounce or something, and he needs formula, I will, but I usually just try to do breast milk. Whatever works, basically. Anyways, and then inside of here, I keep boogie wipes because they need it for their nose. It's really helpful. So got these. I got the small pack of these in here. They're 30 wipes instead of the 60 wipes, but keep that in. I keep a little sound machine. This is a portable sound machine. It's really good. I've got two of them. I've got one that I bring around the house with me, and then this one that travels with me. So I love this kind right here. And then this is one of the coolest things I've found that I'm going to share with you. But then this is just like a little toy. I've got two of them, two little toys that clip on. And I can put this on his car seat, or we have this little mat that you can put these on and you can play with them. You can pull them and you won't like drop them or anything because they're attached, so I keep those in there. But this is a portable sanitizer. So if one of his pacifiers drops on the ground or something like that, this is what I would use to clean it. This is definitely not big enough to put a teething toy unless it's small enough to fit in this little thing, but I mainly use it for his pacifiers. And all I do is press this button and it cleans it on its own. It's battery powered. It's literally the coolest thing I found ever. It's a Munchkin 59S. But yeah, it's got a little holder. The coolest thing. Anyways, now that we've got that organized, let's talk about the bottom pouches. So, in this little spot down here, we got a pouch and it's got snacks. Again, if you're breastfeeding or even just being a mom, bring some granola bars with you, bring some calories with you so that way you can eat in between feeds and all of that stuff. I find it very important. But I just kind of keep this open for whatever I need, or if I want to put a bottle in there or whatever, it's just there. And then if I forget to bring my Series Chill, this has like little thermos little pockets that I can put my breast milk in, along with like a little ice pack. So there's that. And then in the front is stuff from me. So I keep a little mask because in Texas we don't really mask anymore, but some places do require that. So in case I forget, I've got a mask. I got a hand sanitizer to spray down everything that he will be touching. And then this is just a bunch of like cords and chargers and like a phone charger and different things like that. Keep that all inside here, along with some breast pads, because milk, whenever leaked, dries white, and that's just not really like the best look that I want for myself, so I keep that in there just in case. And then like whatever else I need, like keys, phone, wallet, I keep in the front pouch as well. And that's about it. That's in my diaper bag. This is where I usually keep his bottle. If I do bring a bottle, sometimes I just want to breastfeed, and sometimes I take the pumped milk and put it in a bottle and bring it with me. It just kind of depends on the event and the place and the time, so, and how long we'll be there. So it's like a full thought process, but that would go right here. Other than that, that is all I keep with me. That's how I organize everything. It's super convenient because it's super helpful. Once I did this, it was like revolutionary. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. The only other thing that I would recommend is putting a hair tie with you. I usually have one around my wrist, but I should probably keep one in my diaper bag. But it's the only thing that I would probably suggest that you might need. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Let me know what you keep in your diaper bag down below in the comments too, to help other moms, because this video was mainly for first-time moms because I didn't know how to organize a diaper bag. I kind of knew what to keep in it because I watched a ton of other videos and I asked like my mom and mother-in-law and stuff like that, but I didn't have the organization level that I do now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.